Hey guys, it's Kate and welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a Christmas haul. So all of the Christmas related items that I have purchased for the past several months, I'd say even October, maybe end of October, November, and definitely this month. So there's quite a bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and start with BoxLunch. I went with my husband to Florida Mall quite a few weeks ago now, and I picked up a couple of things that I was really excited about. Firstly, this pin. I guess there was an entire collection with several different characters. So there, I think, was a Minnie and a Goofy. I could not find the Minnie, so I'll have to check online to see if they have it available, but I thought the hot cocoa cup was too cute, especially since I have a hot cocoa bar in our kitchen. And then we love an ugly Christmas sweater. And I love Tangled, of course, and Pascal, so this was a need as well. This one was $9.90, this one was $12.90 for price reference. And then the last thing that I got from BoxLunch that was Christmas related was this pullover that says Winter Wonderland. It's a beautiful green and has all of the characters that we love to see. Donald, Goofy, Chip and Dale, and of course Minnie and Mickey, hanging mistletoe, and Pluto. So really love this pullover. It was $58.90. It's part of their 50th collection. It's crazy to me that the 50th has been over for quite some time now, but definitely not only Disney is still pushing it. So I kind of think that that's funny. Moving on to Disney, speaking of, the first thing I want to show before I forget is this Starbucks tumbler. So this straw is from a couple of years ago in the park, but the tumbler is brand new this year. On the front you have the emblem of Mickey, and then you've got, of course, the siren Starbucks logo. But I absolutely loved the ombre from red to green and how it goes from a kind of shiny metallic to a matte green. Thought it was really pretty. Take a sip while I'm talking about it. So I did not want to forget about that. There are quite a few clothing pieces that I purchased that I actually have in the washer because I've been wearing them, so I'll talk about those when I get to the clothing. But I'll go ahead and show the pins first since we're kind of on a pin roll. I showed in my Disney Cruise Line vlog and in my Disney Cruise Line haul. If you haven't seen that, I'll link both of those videos below. I have been collecting these really pretty ornaments from the resorts that have the gingerbread displays. So I wanted to show you, I did pick up this Grand Floridian one. This is the first one that I picked up, and it was $19.99. While we were there, the gingerbread display was actually not completed, and then the house was not open to sell gingerbread items. So I have not yet to go back, but I would love to now that I am on Christmas break and get something from the gingerbread house. And then this one I picked up when my husband and I stayed at Saratoga for our 7-year wedding anniversary this year. Again, did not see a gingerbread display here, but I imagine that they have one since they were selling a resort pin. And both of these were $19.99. I placed a huge order on Shop Disney as soon as the Christmas merchandise dropped. So like I said, I think that that was probably immediately after Halloween, so end of October, beginning of November. And because of that, I actually really did not purchase much in the parks Christmas-wise. I got all of the stuff on Shop Disney. The first of which was this little set of earrings that came in this pouch. They came in individual baggies. I'll show you what I mean. So in this pouch, they then came, and I think I threw away these ones, yeah. They came in these like plastic baggies, and this totally reminded me of when you buy on eBay the pin sets to trade in the parks, but they're definitely like fake pins because then you get them and they come in these individual baggies like this. So I thought this was really weird. I've never had anything come like this from Disney. So it's going to be difficult to show you, but the set had these earrings, little studs. I've already worn these, which is why they're out of the bag. And then I guess I'll just take these out and throw the bag away, honestly, because like I kind of kept it just because I wanted to show you. I thought it was so crazy. Then these little studs, that actually go so perfectly with my shirt, even though it is Sesame Street. Just the green goes so perfectly. And then these little studs. So it was a set of 3. Oh my gosh, these are totally cute. And studs are kind of really just what I wear. Hopefully you can see those. More so than really big earrings. And I have very sensitive ears. I can only wear these little fashion jewelry pieces for a couple of hours, like throughout a work day, and then I immediately have to take them off because they get infected. I'm such a delicate flower. But this is kind of how I imagined that set of earrings was going to be when I purchased it. This one is from BaubleBar, and you can see there's wreaths, the castle, and then these little Mickey gingerbreads I thought were precious. So I had to grab those. A lot of the BaubleBar stuff is huge, but I liked that this set, they were definitely more manageable for me anyway. Then for ears, I did pick up 3 pairs of holiday ears this year. The first pair was, or is, this really pretty plaid. I know that this went with the coordinating Spirit jersey that kind of had the more vintage Mickey on the front. I did not pick up that Spirit jersey, but I really liked these ears. I liked that they didn't have a bow because I thought that that just would add some variety to my ear collection. And I of course love the fleece because it makes it really comfortable on your head. Then Mom and I picked up these together from BaubleBar. So she has a pair as well as I. And it's this beautiful cream with all of these pearls and diamantes. And then you have, the only thing that I don't love about these ears is this really stiff bow. I wish the bow was a little more flexible because I just feel like it's kind of stiff and crunchy. So I don't love that, but I do love the holly in the center. And then, of course, they have the little BaubleBar logo inside. What I will say is I do wish that, and oh my gosh, mine is upside down. Mine is definitely upside down. That is crazy. You're not going to be able to see that, but the little plaque is screwed in so it says Disney by BaubleBar, but it's upside down. What the heck? But what I was going to say is I wish they would put that on the outside of the ears because then this is going to be laying against your head, and that probably is not comfortable. Obviously, I haven't worn them yet because the tags are still on them. And then this is the last pair, and I gotta say, these are my favorite pair. When I saw these online, I thought they looked a little ridiculous. This big pom-pom in the center looks very much like Tinkerbell. So I was like, that, I don't know about that, but I really, really like them. I also think that they have a gray pair with a gold bow, so it's a little more like silver, winter, Christmassy, but I love the traditional red and green. So I absolutely love that pair as well. Moving on to the clothes, like I said, there's a couple of things that are in the washer that I'm just going to tell you what I got. So I got 2 pairs of Christmas pajamas. The first pair is this little red set that has a cardinal on the top and then Minnie on the bottom left. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping it. Looks like hanging an ornament on what? I don't know. There's no Christmas tree or wreath or anything there. So I guess she's just holding it up and admiring it. And some little woodland creatures, a bunny, a squirrel. So cute. And then of course the matching shorts have, oh my gosh, they're double-sided. That's cute. I thought this was the front. This is actually the back. Has the squirrel and the front has the bunny. So you've got something on each side. That's really cute. I also bought the teal gingerbread treat long sleeve and long pants pajamas, and I bought Abel the matching onesie, but my set is in the wash, so I don't have that to show you. Oh, that is from Target. That's in the wrong section. And then I had, what am I thinking of? Oh, my turtleneck, that's right. I also got the white turtleneck that has the trees and the woodland creatures with Minnie and Mickey all over. I wore that just recently to Disney Springs and posted pictures of it on my Instagram. So if you guys follow me on there, you can check it out. But I'm sure everybody has been posting it. I will say this Christmas collection I have liked the most in quite a many years. That is why I have so many pieces from it. I love woodland Christmas time. One of our main trees downstairs is actually woodland themed. I did not do it this year because Mom has accumulated quite the collection of sea ornaments. So we now have our sea/Florida tree as our main tree downstairs. The one that's in our room that I'm looking at right now is Abel and I ornaments, our ornaments together. So I always get a framed ornament every year. And then just anything that we collect from our travels or just things that remind me of him and I, or I just think are cute that don't necessarily fit under sea or our woodland tree goes on this tree. So we're gonna have to get a third one up because now that we have a full sea tree, I did that, like I said, in lieu of the woodland theme this year. So we're gonna have 3 trees in the house, and I don't know how that's gonna work. But anyway, because I love woodland, is what I was saying, is this woodland collection just really hit hard this year. I also got the Spirit jersey. It's a beautiful cream color. I love the kind of more satin or matte gold sequins. It has Mickey Santa in the front. And then, of course, the big Walt Disney World across the back. On Shop Disney, when I ordered this, they have 3 different versions of the Spirit jersey. They have one that says Merry Christmas, which I debated on getting, but my Halloween one also says Walt Disney World, so I didn't want 2 different holidays, one saying Walt Disney World, one saying Merry Christmas. I kind of want them all to be the same if I'm going to do that. One said Disneyland, one said Walt Disney World. So, and then I got this green pullover. So it's Minnie either writing her Christmas list or acting as Mrs. Claus and making the list and checking it twice. But the sleeves are so fun because they bell out and then taper in at the cuff. So you have a really fun balloon sleeve, and the embroidery, the gold stars are embroidered, but the white snowflakes are not. But that continues on to the back, which I so appreciate because I feel like a lot of clothing items, the design or the fun part of it is on the front and then you get nothing on the back. So that's all for Disney. Let me put this stuff away because I have quite a bit more to show you. So let me get the next pile. All right, the next round of stuff I have is from Francesca's to start. I love Francesca's. I definitely have realized about my style that I really like boutique kind of shops or unique pieces. Of course, I always end up getting the thing that I always see, the it girl or whatever is going around on Instagram. Like I said, that turtleneck. I know a whole bunch of girls on Disney Insta are styling that. So I do like that as well, but also I really love unique pieces, things that I don't think a bunch of people have. So Nostalgics is a small shop that I love shopping online. Francesca's is that kind of same boutique-y style, so I really love Francesca's. And I found this plaid dress that I did wear to Epcot, and we got some really nice Christmas photos of Abel and I. And I love a tie back. If you guys know, if you've been following me on any of my haul or like clothing videos, I love a really fun back detail. So that definitely was a must pick up for me. And then I also found this really sweet black top. I've been seeing a lot of the kind of baby doll tops or shorter length tops, which I actually really appreciate because I'm a short girl. I'm 5'2", and I do not have a long torso by any means. So these actually fit me and hit really nicely and don't look like I'm wearing an extra long tunic or like a dress. So I haven't worn this one yet, so I can tell you this one was $46. I'm sure the dress was in the $50 range. That's about how much boutique-y stuff is. But absolutely love this. It's just black with silver. They are like, I would say like little glitter dots. And it is cinched in just below the bust, which is really nice and gives some great definition. And then the last thing I got from Francesca's are these rings. One is a reindeer and one is a Christmas tree. I just love adding a little bit of Christmas flair to, that was my shoulders. Did you hear me pop just? Okay, I clearly need to do some yoga or some stretching because that was embarrassing. I love adding a little bit of Christmas flair to the whole ensemble. And so in that same vein, at Marshall's has really fun accessories. I picked up these 2 claw clips. One says Merry and one says Ho Ho Ho. in the little Swarovski crystals or little diamantes. So really fun way to keep your hair out of your face and add just a little Christmas pop. If you're not one that likes to do like an ugly Christmas sweater, you can just do a simple red tee and something like that, like a little claw clip or fun accessories, and then you're definitely still styled for Christmas without wearing something blatantly like Mickey Santa or ugly Christmas sweater or what have you. I also really like Rae Dunn. I know a lot of, she is like has a cult following in the homeware space with like kitchen mugs and things like that. And I do have a couple of Rae Dunn mugs, but actually what I really love from her are her necklaces, like her jewelry. I have a couple of clothing pieces from her. But I just really like the simplicity of her stuff. I like that it's really not so gaudy. So these were both $16.99, and I'm going to try my best to show you because they're so itty bitty. But this one is a little gingerbread with a little crystal charm. And then this one is my favorite. It looks kind of like a time turner for all my little Harry Potter nerds out there. It says nice on one side, and then you can turn it, and then it will say naughty on the other side, which I just thought was so fun because you can, depending on how you're feeling that day, turn the dial, turn your little time turner to match your mood, which I thought was just so cute. So I absolutely love that. And then the next two pieces I want to show you are from Loungefly, and then I'm just going to show you my Stoney that I've been carrying since it's in the, my wallet is in my backpack. So my husband got me this wallet for our anniversary. He intended on getting me the matching backpack as well. He actually had the order placed and it was delayed and wasn't arriving until when we were on our cruise, and so he didn't want something getting delivered to the house that was going to be here when we weren't, and it was after our anniversary, so he ended up canceling the order. Just got me the wallet, but he made up for it in other presents that he got me. He spoils me so much. I'm very, very lucky. But this was part of it. So it has Grinch and Cindy Lou on the front, Max and the sleigh on the back, and what I love about it as well is where their little card holder is, there is a star cutout. I'm actually not going to show you that because I'm actively using it and my ID is in there, so I don't want to show that to you. But what I have been carrying my wallet in is, oh, let me actually show you my keys too, because that has something on it that I can show you, is the Stoney Clover Christmas drop. I tried so hard to get that plaid fanny. That sold out in seconds. But I'm really, really happy with the backpack that I was able to get. This is my keys, which is absolutely insane, by the way. I don't have a key that you plug the key. I don't have a key. I don't have a car that you plug the key into the ignition. It's just a start-stop button. So I don't have this hanging from my ignition because this is insane. But I did get, speaking of Stoney, this Santa Mickey keychain, which I absolutely love. So cute. And then I have my keys in here. And now I can show you the backpack. I was really worried about the drawstring aspect of it. I thought the constant pulling would rub the velvet strings on the drawstring, but it hasn't yet, so that's great. It's holding up really well. I did get the red plush velvet backpack with the embroidered gold Mickey heads, and then I chose the Santa Mickey and the Santa Mini to embroider on the flap, and I absolutely love it. Like I said, I've been carrying this all December and it has been phenomenal, so absolutely love that. I've got one more wave of things I want to show you, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. I know that this is a lot of stuff. I just feel like this time of the year, fall and winter time, because you've got Halloween, which is my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving, our wedding anniversary, and then of course Christmas time. I just feel like this time of the year is a really heavy buy time for me. But I love showing you guys and I love shopping, so let me get this last round of stuff. All right, I have my last round of stuff. Some of it is from SeaWorld, Target, and Universal. But the SeaWorld stuff I am absolutely excited by. I haven't been to SeaWorld at Christmas time since 2020, so it's crazy looking back on our photos of that time because we're completely masked up. And it just was like such a different time in our lives, you know. It's like, it just feels like, I feel like everything now I reference to as before COVID or after COVID. It's just crazy. But we were able to go back to Sesame Street Land at SeaWorld Orlando. And I am a 30-year-old woman, and that is my favorite place in SeaWorld. The parade we were able to catch, we were right in front because the people in front of us were actually sat on the sidewalks. We were standing behind them. We had a phenomenal view. It was the best parade. I mean, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Parties, Mickey's Not So Scary Parade is my #1 favorite parade, but this is a close, I'm thinking it's like coming in as an equal or just below. I loved the character interactions. They got all of the parade floats out in the street and stopped it. Everybody got off of the floats and they had whole dance sessions right in front of you. They were interacting with the guests. I mean, it just was like, there was a part I started getting all weepy. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I absolutely love it. But while we were holding our spot for the parade, my mom went into the shop and found a ton of Sesame Street stuff. We are not annual pass holders, but our great friends Tom and Josh are. So we were able to use their discount, and then we just gave them cash. But all that to say, we spent like $300 and got it for $150 because I wanted one of everything in there that was Christmas and Sesame Street, including my shirt that I'm wearing today. It says, "What's Crackin'?" and it has Grouch, Cookie Monster, Big Bird, Elmo, and Abby as nutcrackers. So cute. And then the other clothing item that I got kind of correlates with the next thing that I'm going to show you. It's this light pullover that features all of those same characters as little gingerbread cookies. So cute. This one I still have the tag on because I haven't worn, was $64. I think the shirt was maybe around $30, but again, 50% discount for annual pass holders. So that made this sweatshirt $30, that made the t-shirt theoretically $15. It just was such a good deal and definitely prompted me to spend more than I should have, but it's so cute. So I also got all of these which I really didn't need, but oh my gosh. So I'm going to go through these one by one to show you. They're these little felt ornaments that, again, are the characters that look like little gingerbread cookies. And the front, of course, features the character, but then the back in embroidery has the name of the character. So we've got Grouch, Oscar the Grouch specifically. We have Grover. We have Zoe. She is precious. We have Big Bird. We have Cookie Monster, who I think is my favorite. It's so hard to pick a favorite, but I think Cookie Monster is my favorite. And then, of course, Bert and Ernie. So these were $14.99 each, but again, 50% off, so that made them $7.50 each. Oh my god, I only had like one or two in my hand, and then knowing that we got 50% off, I grabbed them all because I just couldn't leave them behind. And then the last SeaWorld ornament that I got yesterday is probably my favorite SeaWorld. I don't know, they're always, I love those too, but this just reminds me of Abel and I. Why is this so cute to me? This penguin in a top hat, this secondary penguin in a little snow hat and scarf, and they're clicking their little hot cocoa mugs. I just really can't. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Oh, and I forgot. I just pulled this off my chair. Look at this guy. He is so cute. He has a sweet little to and from gift tag on him, but it's to me from me, so I don't need to fill that out. But I love his little Nomi hat with the big pom-pom at the end. He is just precious. And I really just can't take it. So I could not leave SeaWorld without him. Couldn't do it. All right, moving on to Target. Got 3 things from Target, Christmas related, first of which being Feliz Navidad t-shirt. Thought this would be cute with some fun patterned pants, or just if it, you know, you want to be a little more casual, just jean shorts. But I like things that have Feliz Navidad on it, as my husband is Mexican, speaks Spanish. I like incorporating that culture anywhere that I can. Of course, you have to have a Grinch tee. So I found this one. It's a little more loud than I'm used to wearing necessarily, but I think it kind of goes in with, like, you know, this time of year, the ugly Christmas sweater vibes, the ugly Grinch t-shirt vibes. And then my husband got the same one, so we wore these matching to Universal, which was so fun. The back has the sleigh and Max. And then the last thing, I'm super into peanuts also this year. I've always liked the Peanuts. I don't like religiously watch The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown or Charlie Brown Christmas. I'm not a devoted diehard fan, but I like the animation of the characters. I think it's really sweet. I think it's very nostalgic. So I've always appreciated it, but I'm like super into it this year. And this one has Snoopy with Woodstock as his reindeer, and he is riding his little doghouse as a sleigh. Then it says Merry and Bright in the snow. It's a little cropped sweater from Target. I thought it was precious. The last things I want to show you are from Universal, from the Tribute store specifically. Abel got me these as early Christmas gifts when we visited. I think that was last week now. I could not leave this bear behind. It is a little stuffy bear that is wearing the H knit sweatshirt that Molly Weasley makes for Harry, and little khaki pants, and it has a Harry Potter embroidered on his foot. I have named him Henry because of the H, and I can't name him Harry. He's not Harry, obviously, but that's kind of an inside joke with our really, as I mentioned them before, Tom and Josh. Tom has a lot of Henrys on his side of the family. It's pretty much every boy in that family is named Henry, so we kind of giggle about it. Anytime that anybody announces that they're pregnant on that side, we're like, if it's a boy, it's going to be Henry, right? So I named him Henry. Kind of a little joke we giggle with about with one another. And then the very last thing is my Merry Grinchmas spirit jersey, which I am so thrilled with. The top has the little Grinch in the wreath. The bottom 3/4 are a black fleece, so it's very, very warm. You definitely need to wear this on a very cold day. But it does say Merry Grinchmas, and I love it. Alright, so that was a ton of stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed this very festive Christmas haul. If you did, please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!